Welcome to Azure, a cloud computing software created by Microsoft. Cloud computing has become prominent in the business industry as it is a way for consumers to have access to servers, storage, databases, advanced software and analytics, intelligence, and many other features over the internet to help businesses innovate and produce better than ever. Microsoft Azure will bring many benefits to your business, including variable cost, meaning that you only pay for what you use and avoid the large upfront expense of running on-site data centers that can skyrocket expenses that could be avoided by moving to a cloud-based software. Scalability is one of the best features of Azure. As business needs change, you are one click away from being delivered the right amount of IT resources, meaning your business will always have access to the necessary computing power right when it is needed. Performance and reliability is a necessity within every business, and with Azure you'll receive the highest quality computing hardware and never have to worry about poor software performance, as these cloud-based servers are constantly being upgraded to the latest generation of computing hardware. Lastly, with Azure, you'll always feel as if someone has your back when it comes to reliability. With data backup and disaster recovery, you will never have to fear that all of your valuable information will be lost and can rest easily at night knowing that your business will always be up and running.
Hi, my name is Luke, and I'm going to be touching on a couple of other features and functions here of Microsoft Azure. We already know that Azure can be beneficial for any size business, whether you're a small startup, just kind of looking to make your way, or if you're a large enterprise system with hundreds of employees already in system and in base for you, can be a beneficial tool for everyone. So first thing I kind of wanted to hit on today was the easiest and continuous deployment that's used within Microsoft Azure. So we can take a look here actually in one of our apps and kind of demo it. So we go to our app services here. Click on this little side here on the right. Let's see. Click into it here. And this is just the one we demoed for the class. You can see on this left-hand side, you're going to see the deployment center. Now, one cool thing about Microsoft Azure, and it allows you to do many things, is that, like I mentioned, that continuous deployment, or sometimes it's known as delayed deployment. It allows you to edit and change anything on your website or within Azure here, all while your website remains up and running, not going to slow down, not going to display any error message, or your website's going to stay up and running. So it allows you to do work on the back end without any of your consumers experiencing any interruptions. As you can see here, we have our virtual machine up and running on the background here. If you're looking to make any kind of changes, you could link that through your website on GoDaddy like we did with the class. What your consumers are going to see is still that live website, but it's nice because it allows you to deploy any new changes you might need to make while allowing that website to be up and running. Your consumers aren't going to see those changes. They'll go live instantly, kind of like happened in the wind. Nobody's going to see it happen. But it allows you a lot of power in just how you edit and maintain your website to make sure it's functioning at that top level for your consumers. What I also wanted to hit on today was that storage capability within Azure here. Kind of like what was mentioned by one of my other partners talking about scalability. The storage is also the same way. Kind of, you pay as you use it. You don't want to get locked into anything that you're not going to be paying for what you're using. So it kind of lets you pay as you go. There's several data centers, there's Azure and delivery points, which facilitates that faster content delivery for your consumers. It also allows you to have that optimal user experience where you can store any data and share data across any virtual machine. And like I said, it's super reliable and fast rate. So you can kind of take a look here with our resource group. You can kind of see all the statuses that are within it here. These containers, like I mentioned, are the cost-effective storage. You only pay for what you use. And these queues down here are really nice too because it actually shows you which apps may need to be scaled just according to the traffic that's used on them. More in-depth websites would have a little bit more information here. But that allows you to kind of get an idea of what you need to scale up, what you need to scale down, and where you're kind of hitting in the right spot. Last thing I did want to touch on here today was just the updates within Azure. It's an automated software update that happens in real time, much like that continuous deployment. The infrastructure and applications are constantly up to date and updating whenever it's required. So those updates can happen without any consumer interruption. They don't experience anything. So those updates happening in real time is super beneficial for your team too, making sure you're always moving forward, never stopped for any reason. Thank you.
No surprise that 95% of Fortune 500 companies use Azure. We have over 30 years of experience in serving our enterprise customers, over 68,000 broad and experienced partners to support your needs, and more than 90 comprehensive certifications. That's more offerings than any other service provider. With Azure as the most trusted cloud system, you can easily achieve peace of mind. Azure has the most global regions of any other public cloud, which helps to ensure compliance with all residency requirements. In addition, comprehensive IP protection reduces risk and exposure to property lawsuits. Microsoft has extensive experience in protecting data, championing privacy, and complying with complex regulations, and currently complies with both EU-US Privacy Shield and EU model classes. In addition to our state-of-the-art security, we're always looking for ways to be more innovative. You can develop breakthrough apps with built-in intelligence capabilities that you'll only find with Azure, build and deploy custom artificial intelligence models at scale, and expand your capabilities with AI services that make it easy to deploy your intelligence. Choosing a cloud system is a very essential decision for any enterprise. Azure offers hybrid solution, platform as a service, and many other beneficial features, which are very important for any cloud strategy today. Numerous enterprises observe steady business growth by moving to Azure. Will you be the next business we help?